Hello and welcome back to Digital Assets Daily. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in your corner of the world. Making a lot of news on Twitter today is the Bank of America Ripple partnership discussed by Bank of America executive. We've talked about this for years, but on this channel being a new channel, just reaching our 6-month mark, we've even talked about this 4 to 5 months ago, if not longer. So if you follow this channel, this is not news to you, but we'll get into it for the new people who are still trying to figure out if this is a big deal to be invested into XRP. Is this here to stay? Or what's happening with it? Is it being used, etc.? Ripple praised for its potential to integrate with bank services. This statement adds to RippleNet rumors. In an interview discussing emerging digital payment technology, a lead executive at Bank of America praised Ripple as a partner. She noted Ripple's passage of the bank's compliant processes and praised its ability to deliver quality services, and Ripple's praise for its potential to integrate with these bank services. Julie Harris, the head of global banking digital strategy, made the comments on a podcast published by Bank of America. In the conversation, it was centered around the emerging payment options available for businesses and the increasing need for faster, more efficient methods. And on this topic, Harris stated, "It's not about our platform and our capabilities. It's about you as a client and the infrastructure you have and the ability for us to integrate, whether that's with platforms and capabilities that we built or partnerships that we have with the likes of Ripple or Swift. These are fintechs that we are partnering with. They've come through all of our rigor of legal and compliance, and we're able to leverage our banking as a platform to deliver that to you." Harris did not give any further details on how the bank will be using Ripple. Given that she mentioned Swift in the same context, it is reasonable to assume that cross-border payments are part of the plan. And there's been a long speculation that Bank of America plans to begin using Ripple, which we've already shown they are connected to Ripple years ago. Last October, Ripple confirmed that it had been working with the bank since 2016, yet only acknowledged that this was part of a pilot project. And again, remember guys, with the NDAs, that's kind of how they have to. With the Sandbox initiative, they've basically been falling under. They have to use words like this, but they've been using them for years. Last year, the banking giant hired at least one Ripple specialist, yet did not provide further details. The key rumor is that Bank of America plans to begin using RippleNet, and if true, such a move would have a massive impact on the platform. However, it is worth noting that there are other means by which the bank could embrace Ripple technology, thus such assumptions are premature. Bank of America has not made any official announcements about its plan for Ripple, thus Harris' statement is noteworthy. There is no doubt, however, that the legitimacy or the legacy banking industry is rapidly exploring the use of distributed ledger technology, the DLT, for a wider range of applications. Thus, blockchain assets are all but certain to become a mainstream element of global finance in the near future. In that context, Ripple is in a strong position moving forward. So I don't know if this author of this little article doesn't know or if he's being cautious or not, but I mean, Bank of America had released a year or two ago even Ripple being in their patent. So I mean, again, this is nothing new. If you follow this channel, we've shown all of that. Also, let's see. Ripple executives say global payments shift is underway, an accelerated move to a digital economy. Ripple's managing director for Southeast Asia, the Middle East and North Africa, Navin Gupta, says I almost did that, didn't I? The issue at hand has triggered an increasing shift in the global economy from paper to digital. Yeah, and those little words are tricky. They will delete our videos or demonetize them, so they're very tricky for content providers. According to Gupta, Ripple's payments data shows lockdowns around the world are forcing people and companies to view money differently and change their habits. In a new episode of the Finance Magnates Blockchain podcast, Gupta says he believes these changes will stick, leaving a long-lasting impact on the industry. And there are two things where we can observe a dramatic shift. One is we are seeing a big shift from paper or a touch-based physical to digital. So if Rachel had the choice, then she would not like to go to a physical store. If she can use an app to make the transfer possible, there is a shift in terms of our customers who have a very strong digital footprint, who are digital-first banks or payment companies. And what we are seeing with their businesses going up, and clearly this shift to digital is definitely happening. And I think it has been accelerated by this crisis. Today, due to lockdowns in multiple countries around the world, we're also seeing payments into bank accounts, payments into wallets, payments into some kind of electronic means through which the beneficiary family can go ahead and send it. And Gupta says Ripple is firmly focused on adoption, is now looking to find banks and financial institutions to implement its technologies in every available market. And Ripple is already in second phase where the tech is proven. It's very important for us to make sure that we focus on having customers in every single receive market around the world, and we make sure that we cover every product type for the beneficiary who wants to receive money. Some beneficiaries want to receive money in their wallet, some in their bank account, some cash, some through a post office, and we need to make sure we offer a diversity of options. As for XRP, the third largest cryptocurrency by market cap, Gupta says the company is cautiously rolling out its payment solution that utilizes the asset. When looking to open a new corridor, he confirms that step one is making sure that the use of XRP to move money across borders is fully compliant. We personally believe this is the way we will be able to bring this technology to the mainstream, and that's the reason you will see that even for our on-demand liquidity solution, which uses the digital asset XRP, we work in markets where digital exchanges have a regulatory framework in place that allow them to function. For example, in Philippines and Mexico and a number of places around the world. So there we have it with the current updates with Ripple and XRP. As an investor, you should be very excited because if we're having a crisis, a global financial crisis on liquidity, Ripple and XRP have on-demand liquidity. As I've mentioned before in a discussion with someone in the banking industry, how they've stated cryptocurrencies were not such a big deal, but on-demand liquidity was a major deal. So as an investor in XRP with the ability to have the on-demand liquidity, you should be very excited because we're at that time where it's very needed and very important in a critical financial moment that we're facing right now. This is the time that it will get this chance to shine. And I'm going to finish this video with a final thought. It comes down to one simple thing. How bad do you want it? All right, with that thought in mind, guys, this is not financial advice. It is for entertainment purposes only. Much love to all of you, and we will catch you in the next one.